Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Washington Live. I am your host, Greta Clemens. I hope you all are off to a great start this Monday morning. I am excited to be joined today with one of our Main Street store owners. I can't talk. I was just telling everybody I had a Red Bull a little bit ago, so my brain is moving very quickly. But we want to say thank you before we get too far into it to KCTC for sponsoring us. So thank you, Casey. We appreciate you. All right. Like I said, we are joined with a Main Street store member. We are joined with Melanie from Emporium. So welcome to Washington Live.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you. Yeah. Thanks. Good morning. How about you give a quick introduction about yourself, who you are?
Sure. I am Melanie James, and I have Emporium as the name of the store, and it's now by the Frontier. I did begin at a different location on the square, and I'm now over on North Iowa.
Yeah, so you're in that taller building. Is there apartments or something above you?
Yes, there are apartments upstairs.
Yeah, yeah, and then the big green space. So right next to Frontier, you can find Melanie and Emporium. So what days, hours are you open? Let's just start there.
Sure. Monday through Saturday. So Mondays, I do give myself a little break, and I open at noon, but I'm open until 6 at night.
That's really nice. Not a lot of businesses are open on Monday, so that's
especially if you're commuting, you can't get in anywhere.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 5.
Very cool. All right. So is this new store bigger than your previous one, or what initiated your move?
It is. Well, I started with 2 little rooms. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you ever went there.
I do remember. Yeah, I do remember your first store.
I don't remember you coming in there.
That's okay.
So I started with 2 rooms, and then after about 6 months, I expanded into the adjacent space. Mm-hmm. Outgrew that in about a year and a half, and then the building where I am now came open for rent just in time. How that
perfect timing. I know.
It was great, and so it's been really exciting to just have so much more space to do all the good things.
Yeah. Your store is very cool and very unique compared to some other shops on the square. We have amazing square with amazing shops, but yours is definitely unique and has a lot of different things to offer. So what is Emporium? What can you find there?
Sure. Well, my main focus is locally made items.
Okay.
So that could be anything from crafts, like I have a few things here, stained glass. Here's a woodblock art, Washington Demons.
Go Demons.
Go team. So anything from crafts. I have candles. I'll shout out to Carroll Candle Company. They're local. And this is their American Hero candle, which part of the proceeds go to Wounded Warriors.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I have honey. I have medicinal teas. I have apothecary. I have essential oils. I brought my little headache blend in case anybody
has a Monday headache
today.
What is apothecary?
Apothecary, so that would be things like the medicinal teas, tinctures, salves.
I don't even know. What is it?
That's okay. So like a salve might be something that could be just moisturizing, but it's all natural ingredients.
Okay.
Or like an herbal neosporin.
Gotcha.
Things like that.
Okay.
So things that don't have chemicals, you don't have to worry about putting them on you. And
very cool. So all natural type remedies and things. Okay.
Correct.
Very cool. Okay.
So I have loose teas. I have incense. I kind of have a collection of things that I'm interested in, and I hope other people are. A lot of things for kids. I have people who crochet, jewelry makers.
Yeah, that's very cool that it all is your interest, but I'm sure a lot of people's interest as well. So you mentioned there's a lot of craft, homemade or local crafts. Are there crafts you've made or other people? I know you mentioned the candle was Carol. Was it Carol's Candle? Carol Candle Company.
Right. The crafts, I make a couple of things. I make a catnip toy that's been really popular.
I'll have to go get that.
Yeah,
me and Matt got to get it for our cats.
Yes. Don't run out of those.
Yeah.
I'll have trouble.
My cat's already crazy, but.
Sure. So repeat the question again. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's Monday. What did I ask you?
Is crafts.
Do you make them? Do other people make them?
Correct.
Both.
So it's mostly other people. For sure. There are a couple things that I do on my own. Like I bring in essential oils in bulk and use them for my blends, and I make a candle with just essential oils.
And I don't know what she has on or what she brought in, but it smells phenomenal. So other people. So do you reach out to those people, or do they come to you, or how do you get all these cool things?
Come to me.
Okay.
Now. At the beginning, I did put out on social media that I was opening up the space for local makers and artists, which at the time, which was 20. So I opened in June of 20, which who knows why?
Who knows?
Why
what else to do in that time?
But it actually worked out well, because you probably know there weren't craft shows. There were, so many
things were canceled.
Right.
And,
and so it became a space where those people had an outlet, and also people who maybe were used to going to craft fairs could actually come in and say, oh, wow, I remember going, buying things from this person.
Yeah.
Because they are local, and some of them are known.
Yeah.
Or were already known.
Yeah.
And so it just was kind of like a kismet sort of thing. It just worked out really well.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. So how, if someone was interested in maybe talking to you or getting into your store, do they just stop by, or?
It's usually the best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there are some things that I am probably at this point not taking more of because I don't want there to be too much overlap.
Sure.
But, for the most part, I'm open, and some people start with just consigning their items, and other people want to move directly into renting a space. So there are different options. So just come talk to me, tell me what you have, bring something that you make.
So she can see it.
You don't have to bring everything you make, but you can bring a couple things.
So bring your old carload of stuff.
Right. Just open the trunk. And, so that's usually the best way. Just stop in, we'll have a chat.
Cool. So these are all different crafters. I don't know if they have an official name.
Sure.
That you brought in here. What's some of the other things you brought in? I see some Caitlin Clark earrings. I'm sure those are a popular item.
Yes. So these are actually new, and I don't know if
those are cute.
If I don't know which way. There's the camera.
Here, okay. I can pass it over too.
That's okay. So those are actually, they're polymer clay with resin and paint, and that is made by.
Do you want to hold it up again? He's doing a zoom in for you. That's okay.
Sure. Well, I throw Ron's glass on the floor. Okay. Which direction? Oh, there we go. Sure. Go Iowa or go
Iowa, Caitlin Clark. If you know somebody that's number 22.
Correct. And
very cool. Those are cool.
Yeah, I actually have 3 pair of those. So if you and your friends all want one, then come over and we'll take care of that. So, and then this is an stained glass in the shape of Iowa with an American flag.
I didn't even realize that till you.
Yeah. And he does
cool.
different themes. Sometimes it's just a mosaic, or he's had different things in the past, team colors, and he can do requests too. A lot
Who
of
is that?
custom work. His name is Ron Hall.
Okay.
You may have seen him at the craft fair in the spring and fall if you go to that.
Okay.
But he's also the work that he does is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Sure.
I don't know how they make that.
I'm so not crafty. Yeah. This right here is an example of wood turn pens, and there's a large variety. A couple brothers up by Riverside make these. Among other things, there's a gorgeous coffee table in there right now, which is like it's not a live edge, but it's it looks like it would have been. Anyway, the live edge is removed. Anyway, it's a beautiful table. I have Golden Hills Apiary. This is their creamed honey. And they're going to start doing flavors. So I think they were at the farmer's market a couple weeks ago as a debut.
It's a creamed honey? I've never even heard of that. I love honey though.
Yes.
Yum.
Yes. So I have that and just regular honey. And this is one of our tea blends. And a magnetic. Told you it was going to happen. They're very sturdy. So this is an example of how well they're made. Yeah. Yes. Magnetic bookmark, Iowa Paper Farm. She does cards too. I have a couple of different people who make cards. So if you're going to spend $3 or $4 on a card, just come to me because it's going to be unique. And,
Yeah.
you won't.
That's cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have a wide variety of things. If you're looking for gifts, if you're looking for natural remedies, teas, oils, crafts, anything, lots of fun stuff. It sounds like in your store.
Yes, absolutely.
Very cool. What's one of your best sellers? What's some of your more popular things?
Stained glass is probably the most popular.
Yeah.
And then I do have someone, she actually made these earrings, but she does a lot of crochet, little stuffies and other things, and those are also very popular. Those are probably the two biggest sellers.
Yeah.
But the apothecary items are really taking off as well. People are coming to know that they're there.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know of any other place in town that has them unless you go through a certain seller or something. So that's cool that you have them and you can probably smell them and get your take and get a headache blend. And yeah, very cool. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk a little more about the Emporium.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Hello, happy Monday, Washingtonians, and welcome back to Washington Live or Community Profiles. We aren't sure. We call them all the things. So I know Mike from Mount Pleasant calls his Community Profiles, I believe. So I don't know. We're different in Washington, Mike, so we call it Washington Live here. But anyway, we are chatting with Melanie from Emporium, and we have been talking about all the things she offers in her cool shop, fun gifts, fun oils, and teas and crafts and all those things. So you definitely need to check it out. Located right by the Frontier. So she also has a lot of other things that happen in this store. One of them being a bakery. If you've never had any of her cookies, or I've had her cookies, I don't know what else you have to offer. But tell us a little bit about your bakery.
Sure. So I started my bakery last. It's a home bakery, so it's not actually set up in the store.
Oh,
yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyhow, we're working on future goals. So working out to all my recipes. That's one reason why I started to do that. But so I take orders, and you can, if you visit my Facebook page, my website is there, so you can click there and go to Tolma, and you can see my current menu. But I take requests. Okay. And I just use all natural ingredients.
I was going to ask you that.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't do gluten-free right now. That's something that I'll probably want to try to get into, but it's definitely more of a challenge.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Right.
So I know you do cookies because I've had your chocolate chip ones. What else do you?
Sure.
What else do you make?
Some of the most popular things are my chocolate espresso rolls, my salted caramel rolls.
Yum.
I've gotten into scones recently, so hopefully
maybe next time you come, we'll do a taste testing.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. I'm trying to do the markets every Thursday, so I should have like a small selection.
Okay.
I try to do something sweet. Well, something sweet for sure every time, and then a different flavor of scones. I'm trying to do that.
So if you want some of her yummy goods, you can check her out at the farmer's market or place an order. Correct. And that is Tolma Bakery. Bakery.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And do you get to that through your Emporium Facebook page, or does it have its own?
It has its own Facebook page, so the links are on either page.
Okay, perfect. So check that out. So lots of other things going on as well that I want to make sure I hit on. So Emporium not only has a bunch of cool little gifts and items you can purchase, but you can also take classes. So tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. So in the past, we've had some herb classes, like how to plant and take care of herbs, We did a succulents class. We've done cake decorating and some other things this fall. My herbalist with Rose Ranch Apothecary, we're planning a salves, a salve making class, so you can learn how to do your own.
Oh.
You can buy from her, but if you want to experiment with your own things, she's going to teach that. And then tentatively in October, I am going to have the second holistic wellness fair. I tried to do it in the winter, and we had some storms, and so we actually got it done in February. But I'd like to expand on it, and I think fall is a really good time to do something like that. So stay tuned for information like that and different classes that are going to be coming up. So.
Awesome. Well, that's cool. That's fun. Different classes. I know Washington stores have a lot of different classes, but none like that. So that's very cool. I would be interested in the succulent one. That's interesting. I love a good succulent, but I can't keep them alive. So.
She said, don't water them. Just stop watering them.
I know. That's what people like. Don't water them so much, and then I don't water them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I need to take the class, apparently. So.
What do you want?
Awesome. So classes coming up. Check those out. Wellness fair coming up hopefully sometime this fall, October-ish. So just keep your eye out on her pages for that. We'll link them below so you can click and follow and like her pages. And then you also mentioned fundraisers you have going on.
Yes, there are a couple that I have, which you can access from my Facebook page if you like. The first one is for Darling Youth Center. That's a nonprofit that I'm on the board of.
Oh, okay.
And I actually grew up going to camp out there with an organization that runs the location.
Are you from Brighton?
I'm not. No, I'm not from anywhere around here, actually, originally. So
funny.
Right. But I'm from Iowa, yes.
Yeah.
But not this area of the state originally. And so the fundraiser that we have going on right now, there is an online fundraiser. There's also an online shop if you want to buy a Darling Youth Center t-shirt or some little thing that I have made up there. And we have a lot of facility needs. Being a nonprofit, we rely on our camper fees and donations. And we did get, we were the recipients of a grant from Riverside.
Oh, good.
This year, which is going to help tremendously toward a new staff cabin that's been needed for years.
Yeah.
But there are just a lot of ongoing things. Things break and need to be updated. And one of my personal goals is to have a winterized facility that can be available to people.
That'd be cool.
During the colder months.
Yeah.
So that's definitely long term, but that's going to go into some of those plans as well. So if you want to pitch in, help us out.
Yeah, it's a great cause to go to.
Yeah, for sure. And the second fundraiser that I'm working on, and these will both be ongoing, is for Paws. I recently took a little kitten out there that actually showed up at Master's Hand, and I went out there to donate something, and they're like, yeah, it's just been wandering around. I'm like, okay, let's take this little dude, and that they're so great.
Yeah.
They don't, you go in there and you just think they're going to go, another cat. But
they're amazing.
But they're like, great, we'll take care of it. We've got it. And they take all your information. And recently, hopefully little Cheech is what I named him. Hopefully he'll be up for adoption sometime soon, but
you should have kept him.
I know, I have a cat and he was not
that can be difficult.
Excited.
That can be difficult.
Right.
Yeah.
And a grown cat and a baby kitten need a lot of different things. So having a store and all the other things that is I don't have time to take care of you.
So luckily, we're blessed. We have Pawsmore that is so generous and kind with all the animals. So
yes, absolutely. So my fundraiser for that is actually an online shop. I designed a little adopt don't shop graphic.
Oh, cute.
It's on some shirts and some other things, and so part of the proceeds will go to help them. So
very cool. I know there's a lot of Pawsmore supporters out there. So help out Emporium and help out Pawsmore and shop.
Absolutely.
Shop her cute stuff that she made. So
absolutely, for sure.
Cool. So cool. Two very good fundraisers out there if you're looking to empty your wallets into something. Those are both very good. So yeah. And Cheech, is that what you named him?
I named him Cheech, and they said they would keep his name. So hopefully,
if you need a Cheech, little kitten.
Little black kitten.
Yeah,
He's
I'm sure they
adorable.
posted on their Facebook.
I'm sure they will. They have their
gonna-
whole process.
Yeah,
that
they're.
they have to
Oh, okay.
go
So
through.
keep your eyes out for him, and you can grab him and grab a catnip toy, and you'll be set.
Yeah.
And
Full
maybe some
service.
headache oil because kittens are a lot. So
something to keep you awake because he kept you up all night.
yeah. Oh yeah, fun. Anything else you have going on, or you want to mention or plug for?
I think we've covered everything. I
Yeah.
appreciate the opportunity to come in and just shout out to all of my wonderful, wonderful people that are involved with the shop. And, I wouldn't have it wouldn't be successful without all of the people who are involved. It's not just me. I mean, I am there all the time.
Yeah,
But
takes a village.
it does.
Yeah.
It really does. And it's just, it's so fun to see people grow in what they make or,
Yeah.
just take that first step into, showing their stuff to the public.
Yeah.
Because it can be very intimidating. And
Sure.
Are people going to buy it? And,
Yeah.
what are they going to think? And, just managing that expectation for them and saying, okay, you know what? It's definitely no if you don't do it.
Yeah,
So-
and Washington in the area has a ton of amazing artists and crafters,
Yes.
and I didn't even realize I've lived here my whole life. I mean, I moved away for a while, but
Right.
coming back and
Right.
like your shop and the farmers markets and the craft fairs and all the things. So
Shop local.
shop local. Yeah, check out her shop. She has tons of cool stuff, homemade stuff, things you're not going to find anywhere else. So fun gift ideas and all the things. So check out our Facebook page. We'll link it below so you can follow there. You can order some cookies and
Yep,
do all the
got you all
things.
set.
So, well, awesome. Well, thanks for joining Washington Live. It was awesome having you. Next time you come,
you.
though, please bring us some snacks so we
I
can
will.
try 'em.
I will for sure. You're definitely on my
Yes.
list.
Okay.
Okay,
Awesome.
thank you
Well,
so
thank
much.
you. And thank you guys for watching and happy rest of your Monday.